recently played through Outer Wilds. Sadly, it took me a few tries to get the capture settings right. The footage for this video has a fair bit of stutter, and some of the following sections ended up completely unusable. I promise it'll get better a couple episodes in. Now, for the game itself, Outer Wilds is an exploration game filled with mysteries to uncover, so if like 1 month ago me, you haven't played it yet, do yourself a favor and play it first. For everyone else, I hope you enjoy. Well, that's simple enough. Shiny. That planet sure is moving by fast. Roast marshmallow. Oh dear. That's a little burnt. Nom nom. Marshmallow. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launched camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program. And suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. I'm ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with a pilot instead of the auto-flight system. Oh, I don't know about the sound of piloting. Here we go. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? I will do my best. Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the Observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. Whoop. Oh god. Reset. Whoop. Oh. I am terrible at this. There we go. Upright. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm a little concerned about my prospects now, having seen that. My ability to control is definitely not what I would like it to be if I'm going to be piloting a real ship. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I wasn't thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Nice try, we all know you have it out for that tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically me. You think this has to do with that time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? You? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. Oh well, I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast! Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gossin said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, 'cause ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. You know ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Whoa, really? That's so cool! Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around Hornfells. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited and terrified. Good, you've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in this solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Odd number of eyes, huh? That's odd. Timberhearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Addle Rock. The radio tower here on Timberhearth is built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the Deep Space Satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Nice. Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Haha. Weird. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoop. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. The Adelrock. Brittle Hollow. Hollow's Lantern. The Hourglass Twins. Ash Twin and Ember Twin. Giant's Deep. Dark Bramble. Okay. There appears to be something orbiting the sun. Wow, you get all of that detail on this little diagram? Well then, looks like that's all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to... I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent, you'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Hello. Hello. We're just gonna back away slowly from that thing. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue was glowing. Why was it glowing? Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes open and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? You know what, don't worry about it. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too, but they never did. Hornfills will be really sad if you don't come back, like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. Thanks, kid. Hello there. No, my crystal. Is that so that there's gravity inside here? Interesting. And I've got a suit for 0G. Okay, cool. I've got the Adelrock marked on map. Okay, I had landed somewhere reasonable, just wasn't really facing where I thought. I forgot to suit up. Details. Well, that was fast. Whoops. Huh. Okay. The one question I want to ask is the statue. Where is the statue looking? Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Was there something you needed? Okay, yep, statue's eyes are open, but it's facing this way. Well, that answers that question. And by answers, does it answer any questions? I'm not sure. Question examined. Okay, remember, suit up when you get out there. Whoop, bump. Oh hey, a landing pad. I'm not sure this is a landing pad. Suit up. Health and fuel full. Day 48, still not picking up Rebec's banjo from Biddle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but it'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51, listen to Carrot play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossam their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55, banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebec's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63, today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know if it was probably nothing. Day 70, no, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88, it's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Nice. That sure sounds like a harmonica. Is that the twins? Yeah, I think that's the twins. Whoever had the drum is there. Aha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to, fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from timber hearth and keeping an eye on things. Oh hey, here's some writing. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun. Giant's Deep and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I see! I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, and I will make adjustments and try again. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Remove scroll? Whoa. Okay, so that points at the star. Big triangle is the star. This'll be the deep. Yes. Okay. And so this might be the eye. Triangle is the star. Many points is the eye. Deep thing. Brittle thing. Ship's log. The one and only Hearthian Village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flashed before my eyes. A cave at the very center of Timber Hearth used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gaussen. A Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on other travelers. I tried to use it as a landing pad. Right, so there's harmonica music somewhere on Timber Hearth. And Brittle Hollow is the other place I've got an obvious rumor for. Well, I think that'll do it for today. This is, back on the ship seems like a good place to stop.